can't you call them to order? Why can't you call your minions to order? You think if Kora comes out today and says, I don't want anybody to support me. If you support, do not do any live video bashing anybody. Do not do any live video. I want nobody to support. Do you think they would not listen to her? They would listen to her. They'll tell her, well, baby girl, but, if that's what you want, that's fine. They will listen to her. But you're not even in control.
Hello. Good evening, my people. How are you guys? I see some of you already here. Welcome to this live broadcast. I am Blessing for those who don't know me. Who doesn't know me here? If you're watching and you don't know me here, let's say I don't know you. I want to meet you. Let me know quickly in the comments. Let me quickly do a sound check. How are you guys? How are you guys, my lovely people? Let me do our sound check before we start. Jesus, this heat, eh? Hey. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let me wait a bit. Give me 20 seconds. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Yeah, sound is good. Welcome once again to all of you on this Tuesday evening. I don't want to say beautiful Tuesday evening because the heat is killing me, guys. I just woke up from a nap. Oh my God, on the couch. In fact, came back from work, took a shower, ate, and I just passed out on the couch. And then I woke up very tired. But I had already scheduled this video. And I was telling myself, you know what? I'll postpone this. I'll do it tomorrow. So I went and peeked. And I saw some of you already waiting. Some of you were already commenting. I wanted to change the time. I saw you guys. I was like, no, don't do this. Don't do this to these people. So I just came upstairs and turned on the laptop and I'm here. So we're not going to be doing any deep analysis because honestly, this heat, I heard today was 30 something degrees. I didn't even bother checking. 30, I think 33 or 34. I don't know how many they said it was. Like hot, like oven hot. My God, and right now I'm feeling a bit dehydrated, but so we are not going to be talking too much. I'm just going to be playing the video that I never got to analyze. Okay, let me turn off the other phone. I don't think I need, do I? Yeah, I might need it later. Let me just leave it far away from here so that I don't hear myself. Hope everybody can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me well. Me, I can hear myself. I did a sound check. But just to be sure, because I know my voice is not loud. I can't shout now. Honestly, I cannot. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. I don't even have energy to laugh. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I should just go downstairs and grab something to drink. I drank malt before I slept, but it's not really refreshing. Like, I'm still, I don't know how I'm feeling. But anyways, I'll be playing a video for you guys, so I will not be talking too much. Let's just enjoy how this half man met the other half woman. Someone says this picture will make any man to run to the woods naked. Hi, God. Oh, you're not doing well with this. God. Just drink lots of water. Once I start to play something, I'll quickly go downstairs and grab something from the fridge. I'm really feeling like, oh boy. Someone says I should remove the picture. I didn't prepare another picture. Oh. If I remove it, then we're not going to have anything to look at. Eh? Let us look at this babe now. Eh? Let us look at the hottest babe in secondary school. The one that all the boys in school and their fathers were giving Valentine's gifts and chocolate and Valentine's Day cards. Remember in secondary school, all the boys were running after this one you see here. Not after her sister, oh no, this one. All the boys. She was the hottest baby in school. And now she's the hottest babe on Facebook, the hottest babe on social media. Ah, Jesus. You know, when a rat looks in the mirror, the rat will be seeing a dinosaur. A baby pussycat will look in the mirror and be seeing a tiger, giant tiger. This face needs a scrub. Let us start from there. A proper metallic scrub, not just an ordinary sugar scrub. No, metallic grits. And then you want to get rid of those eyebrows. I'm like, did they use a ruler to measure the vertical line? Like, is this not thick enough? This is too thick. You could use a knife to divide. You could divide it by 50%, like horizontal. Just put a knife from left to right and just slash it. This is too much now. Who does this? This is what we did in, let me say, around 2008, 2009. Yeah, this was the style around, yeah, let me say 2009, 2011, thereabout. Who still does this? Yeah, in 2025. Oh my God. But anyways, this is the hottest babe of Facebook now. By the way, this picture was not edited. This picture is a screenshot from a video, direct screenshot. It wasn't enlarged, it wasn't edited, touched in any way. This is the actual footage. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, in fact, I don't want to say too much because this picture already tells the entire story. In fact, I don't know. I know Nigerian people are beautiful people, but this is an exception that you just have a family with largesse in the middle of the face, just large, like extra large, like masculine large. If it was like a boy, like all boy family, okay, we would understand. You can't be a girl and carry this kind of heavy nose. No, you cannot. It's unfortunate because there is little or nothing you can do about it. There is actually something you can do about it, but yeah, until then, for now, just enjoy the view. It's quite pathetic and unfortunate to walk around every day of your life with this weight in front of your face. But yeah, life is not fair to everybody. This is what you came to this world with. I can't help you. So I can imagine that when you look in the mirror, you look at this every morning, you're going to be miserable and you're going to be looking for who to pour that anger and misery and frustration on. You did it for 3 years, the nose did not reduce. It didn't heal the nose. It did not. So you gave up. You're like, okay, let me just live with this. You can still go to Turkey or go to Brazil and do nose reduction surgery. You can. Anyway, that's not why we are here. We are here to play a video that I didn't get to analyze, like I said, because that period wasn't just my period. I was really not available, but I saved the video planning to analyze, and every other day something new would come up and other things will come up, and I kept just pushing it aside. So today I just kind of like remembered the video and I said, okay, let me do it tonight. But I almost didn't come live today, but I'm glad I'm here. So I don't have all the energy in the world. I'm just going to start to play. Then I'll quickly go downstairs and get myself a drink And I hope you guys do the same because this weather. Do I even have the video here? I think I have the video on the other phone. What's going on? Let me see. Yes, I have it here. Thank God. Thank God. Otherwise. Okay. Let's hear how they met. Okay, let me just start to play. Should I read comments first? By the way, we are leaving Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook now, come over to YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to end the video on Facebook before I go downstairs. Let me see who is here. Let me see who is watching before I go downstairs. If you're watching on Facebook, say hi because, well, if you don't say hi, I'll just go. Okay, I'll see you guys on YouTube. Come over there on the small channel. Yeah, the link is on your screen. Click on it or just go to your YouTube app. Search for BN Talk Show and you'll find us. I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Bye, Facebook. Love you. Bye. Okay. All right, let me play this and I'll vanish. When I come back, I'll replay it. So this is your opportunity to go get something to drink. You're not going to miss anything because once I start playing it, I'll go downstairs, drink something, then I'll come back up and replay it. So you're not going to miss anything, okay? Go get yourself. Let's all go together. Let's go to the kitchen and just grab something cold, yeah? I'll see you guys soon. Let me play this. Hopefully I'm back within a minute.
Small babies here. Tam cool.
Period. Was. Bring your phone.
Was.
Life. Oh God.
So we're trying to show you guys
how Nancy met Cheta. How did they meet? Now all I know is I was in school of nursing, living and squatting with Nancy and my sister because my daddy did not trust me enough to have my own hostel in University of Lagos. So I was squatting with my sister in the School of Nursing. This is our university days. And my sister just always used to go and visit this guy. I'm cooking for this guy. Cooking.
Excuse me. Hello. That is tease right from time, man.
He used to cook for him. You cook for him.
She pursued me till I put the ring on it.
You can't just come live and pass a line on my head. No. Last time we go to our market. Our market at the back of the School of Nursing.
Yes.
And she'll go and buy things and be cooking delicious food. I'll be like, wait, what are you guys cooking? What are you cooking? Anyway, she always give me whenever she cook me. I'll eat my own. I will escort her to go and submit the food, the assignment in this brother hostel. I cook only once for this.
So guys, before we continue that topic, I want to, for you guys that are just joining my life now.
I'm back. Oh my goodness, I stayed long. I was almost kidnapped downstairs. I was almost kidnapped. I was like, hey, we'll call police. So if I get kidnapped this night, and people are waiting for me. Okay, I'm back. Let's play that one again. And let me show you guys the image. Okay, let me play it and I show you.
Big baby and small babies here. Tam cool.
Period. Was. Bring your phone.
Was.
Life. Oh God.
So we're trying to show you guys
how Nancy met Cheta.
Okay, so the first reaction was, I beg, you know. The sister called her, like, bring your phone and also go live. And then the reaction from Nancy was like, please, 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 like, I beg, I beg, I beg. Like, you people should go away with your rubbish that you are doing. Nonsense you're talking about, okay?
Oh, God.
So we time code.
Period.
Period.
Was. Bring your phone.
Was.
No life.
I beg, leave me alone. Feeling, I don't know, left out, that this one that my sister is here flowing with my so-called husband doing live, and me, I'm here. I beg you should leave me alone, okay?
So we're trying to show you guys
how Nancy met Cheta. How did they meet? Now, all I know is I was in school of nursing, living and squatting with Nancy and my sister, because my daddy did not trust me enough to have my own hostel in University of Lagos.
Living and squatting with Nancy. Okay, I actually promised I wasn't going to analyze, but this is difficult not to analyze. Hey, I was living and squatting. Okay.
I was in school of nursing, living and squatting with Nancy and my sister, because my daddy did not trust me enough to have my own hostel in
He did not trust you enough to have your own hostel. Why? Because he knows he gave birth to a prostitute. He didn't trust you enough. Because he didn't want other people to be chopping the mama that should have been left for mosquitoes to be chopping. I don't know if you understand.
University of Lagos. So I was supporting my sister in the school of nursing. This is our university days. And my sister just always used to go and visit this guy. I'm cooking for this guy.
Okay, you guys are hearing.
Cooking.
Excuse me. Got his teeth, man. Got his teeth right from time, man.
He used to cook for him. You cook rice.
She pursued me till I put the ring on it.
Okay. This is getting interesting. So the goat-looking boy of a husband is actually talking boastfully that she was chasing me with food until I put a ring on it, meaning you did not even willingly propose or put a ring on it. She was the one hustling you. She was the one chasing after you. Hey. No.
Cook for him. You cook rice.
She pursued me till I put the ring on it.
You can't just come live and start to lie on my head. Somebody is lying. How do you call that one? The pathological liar that we all know, Kora Obidi, is possibly lying on her elder sister. Because the pathological liar that we know as a narcissist and a liar, we've known that one for 3 years. Nobody can undo that knowledge. Is telling us that she was living with her sister and squatting with her sister at the same time. And that her sister used to cook every day to go and give the then boyfriend. And the sister is like, no. You people cannot just come here and be lying on my head. Because the then boyfriend also said she was chasing me around with food. They chopped your kpekus and you still gave them food on top of it. You see the difference between Cora and Nancy? Before they will eat Cora Obidi's kpekus, they will give Cora Obidi rice. But in Nancy's case, before they will eat Nancy's kpekus at all, before they will even show interest in Nancy, she has to give them rice. Which one is worse? Because if people pay you with a plate of rice to sleep with you, you're a cheap prostitute. then what do you call somebody who pays people to sleep with her? We need to define a term for that level of cheapness. You literally are bribing somebody to even look at you, to even consider you, using your own food. Jesus, let us find out so many things in how they met, because you'll be wondering, this young guy, how did you end up with a 58-year-old looking manly Nancy? How did your paths cross? How did you are looking like a gigolo beside a sugar mommy? You're a young guy, you're not even up to 40, and you're standing beside a woman that is looking like your auntie. Sometimes I really look at these people, I'm like, but how did you find yourself, a small boy like you? I would understand if it was a guy in his maybe late 40s, they might still just match somehow, because that would be a matured, advanced guy. But in this case, a young boy in his 30s, how? A young boy of that age, you would expect him to be with a young girl in maybe the early in her early 30s rather. And Nancy is in her early 30s, but her body is not in its early 30s. That's the problem. It's not about the age, because he married somebody in the right age bracket, but not in the right body bracket and gene bracket and looks bracket. Are we following? Now we understand the root of this. The root of this is jollof rice. Chai! You see, the history of this family, there is a generational curse somewhere. There is a problem somewhere. We are not even going to go into the grandfather, because from her book also you can see that the grandfather was also no good. But at least the father that we know, after the wife died, started sleeping with the wife of his late brother. And that one dumped him and left for America. Yeah? Now, the children he gave birth to, we don't know about the elder sister. Yeah? I don't anyways. But the ones that we know about, the ones that have decided to sell their lives to social media because they are useless. Because if they were any good, like I analyzed that girl yesterday. What's her name? The one that is shouting master's degree, educated, and you are here on social media. You are here hustling for money. You are here claiming content creator. Enter house. Stop fooling yourself. Go and look at people that are doing well in Nigeria. The likes of, I don't even want to mention men. Look at Obi Kubana's wife. Do you see her on Facebook dragging monetization? Looking for, guys, Facebook is not monetizing me. They demonetized my page. Guys, Facebook is no longer paying. They are not paying like before. Olosho Nancy, you're not doing well in Nigeria. Go look at women doing well. Go look at them. Girls, not even women, ladies doing well. You don't see them hustling content, doing content. Hey, let me come and pack social media money. Now, you look at the entire history. You now look at the daughters. You see the young daughter, Kora Obidi, history of prostitution all over different continents. Got her papers through a sham marriage. 2 children, irresponsible, not looking after her own children. Then you look at the elder sister, that one did not marry for love. You will see why she tied herself to Cheta before he put the ring on it. She literally forced herself on him. We are going to listen to everything. Let me plug my laptop because as I'm here now, in my mind, the laptop will charge itself. If you guys can hear me well, please. Just let me know. Okay. Let us play this expose.
This is right from time, man.
You used to cook for him. You cook for him.
She pursued me
Hey,
till I put the ring on it.
hey.
Last time we go to that market. That market is at the back of
This is
School of Nursing.
yes.
And she go and buy things and be cooking delicious food. I'll be like, wait, what are you guys cooking? What are you cooking? Anyway, she always give me whenever she cook. Now it's my own. I will escort her to go and submit the food, the assignments in this program.
Wow.
Hostel. I cook only once for this.
For this idiot. There is no marriage here. There is no marriage here. Marriage is not by force. You can't just sit down and be living under the same roof with somebody just for them to say people are still together. She said, I cooked only once for this idiot. So the pathological liar just cooked up the story that she was always cooking. We'll take it slow. It's getting interesting. I'm waking up now.
The assignments in this program hostel.
Oh, that happened only once on his birthday. That's what Big Nose said. That happened only once on his birthday. So where did the small Olosho make up all this story from? Story of always cooking, and the husband is also saying, yeah, that's true. She was chasing me. So who should we believe now? No, you guys, tell me. Don't you see that these people are not well? Who do we believe now? 3 people, 3 adults sitting down telling us one story with different versions. The beautiful part is they were all together. Because if they had done different videos, then it would be a matter of, okay, let's play this one's own, let's play that one's own, let us wait for what this one would say about it, let us see how. No, they were all together. Now let them argue it out. Let's listen.
The assignments in this program hostel. I cook only once for this.
Hey, I cooked only once for this idiot because you know he doesn't deserve you cooking for him. Now he's an idiot. But then when you cooked for him, you thought he deserved it. So you cooked that food for him. But now, thinking back, he's an idiot now. You cooked only once for this idiot. Cheta, you see that you're an idiot. I'm not the one that said it though. It's the person you paid her bride price that just told us you are such an idiot. Of course you're an idiot when you opened your eyes and you decide. When I look at the picture of my laptop, I just can't hold it in. Hey, so who is lying?
So guys, before we continue that topic, I want to, for you guys that are just joining my life now.
Of course he's an idiot. You're supposed to be a man. Look at you fooling yourself on social media. You're supposed to be a man. Oh no. This generation.
Stars, baby. Okay, so we're talking about how did Nancy meet?
Some say what you don't know. You came to my hostel maybe like 2 times in your whole life. And all of
Hey! This is a disgraceful display from this disgraced family. So after all the story, Cora said, I used to live with her in the hostel. I used to sleep with her. I used to squat with her in the hostel because my daddy did not trust me to have my own place. And every day she will be cooking for this one. Every day, I will be following her. And the sister now said, you only stayed in my hostel 2 times in your whole life. Jesus, you need to see the reaction of the pathological liar, the one that lies without blinking, the one that lying comes natural to her. Lying is second nature to her. She doesn't flinch when she lies. She will look you in the eye and tell you your name is not your name. Who do you guys believe in this story? Do you believe Nancy's version or do you believe Korobidi's version? Do you think Korobidi was living with Nancy the way she described? Nancy said, you only slept in my hostel 2 times in your life. So can somebody just help me explain how 2 times now became 200 times in Korobidi's mind or in her memory? You see how these people lie against people. I don't want to stand up. This door, hey God. Do you guys just see an example of how they lie on people? I'll play that video again and I'll show you guys her reaction when her sister exposed. That's how or why I am going to say Kora Obidi was the liar here. Because of the way she reacted when Nancy said what she said. She froze. Let me play it.
some say what you don't know. You came to my hostel maybe like 2 times in your whole life. And all of a sudden you were living with me. How school of nursing not even allow strangers. This
Oh
one
my
never slept in my
goodness.
hostel. She slept in my sister's hostel.
Look at the reaction.
And all of a sudden you were living with me.
Look at her reaction. Oh my God, you cannot see it too well.
You came to my hostel maybe like 2 times in your whole life. And all of a sudden you were living with me. How school of nursing not even allow strangers. This one never slept in my hostel. She slept in my sister's hostel. This guy has like a distorted reality of what actually happened.
Hey! She has a distorted reality of what really happened. Nancy said her school doesn't even allow strangers or others, non-students, to sleep there. So, according to Nancy, Cora was sleeping at their other sister's hostel. Korobidi, go get help. Maybe some sperm entered your brain. You started collecting sperm at a very tender age when your body was not strong enough to process and digest the sperm. Go have your head checked. There is something fundamentally wrong with you. You're not okay. That you will see A and call it B. That A would happen and you would say D happened and people will believe you because you are an expert in destroying people and you know how to do it so well. You have mastered that game that people find it easy to believe you. You remember when you said, I took 200 videos from you? You remember? That's another example. Now everybody knows that you are such a miserable liar that has some knots loose upstairs. We saw your lies play out on social media when you were lying against your ex. And then you'd come back and contradict yourself. And we would replay your lies. Now it's your own sister you are lying about. And she was right there to say you never lived with her in the hostel. What are you talking about? This girl is sick. How embarrassing that you sit down on live video and just talk some nonsense story, non-existent story, and people will actually sit down viewing you, listening to you, thinking, oh, you're telling them a story, not knowing you have already twisted and distorted the whole information. You are sick, one sick bitch. For you to even be behaving the way you behave online, it shows that you are not well. Just look at what you were wearing in front of your father. All your camel toe was out there in his. It's just for you to choke it in his mouth. That was all that you needed to do. I will play that video. Someone sent it to me. I didn't remember to upload it. Parading your yash all over the kitchen in front of your father. You should have just choked the kpekus inside his mouth, because parading it alone is not good enough. You will choke it inside. Do you understand? Let me play that part again. So those of you who still believe this Cora girl,
That's what's there.
let me play that.
How? I don't know. You came to my hostel maybe like 2 times in your whole life, and all of a sudden you were living with me. How? School and nursing not even allow strangers. This one never slept in my hostel. She slept in my sister's hostel. This guy has like this perfect reality of what actually happened.
But
And I only
did I escort you to Cheta's hostel to give him food?
once when it was.
So how am I lying now?
How are you lying? You said every day. You said she was always cooking and giving him food, always cooking for him and taking food to him, and you were always following him. And she said she only did it once on his birthday, and you are still asking, how are you lying? Do you guys see that this girl is on something? This girl is not okay. And this is how she has been lying on the ex. The only difference has just been that the ex has not always been in the same living room with her when she tells her lies. So she will sit down alone on live video and conveniently lie throughout the video, and no one would be there to counter her lies immediately, the way Nancy did here. It would take some hours or days before the ex would come and say, I want to debunk. Then he would do a video and debunk. But in this case, she was in the same space with Nancy and she could quench it immediately. What she did to Nancy here is what she has been doing to the ex. Do you guys see? See how she changed the narrative completely. But according to Nancy, it happened once. She cooked for this idiot once on his birthday, which is not bad to cook for your boyfriend on his birthday. It's not a bad thing. But imagine if Nancy was her enemy or someone not in speaking terms with her. Imagine how she would have spoiled the whole story for Nancy. Oh, you were always cooking for him. And the man, the idiot, like they said, was actually agreeing that that was the case. So somehow I'm still believing that Nancy cooked more than once, because the guy also was like, yeah, she was chasing me all around until I put a ring on it. So somehow there is an element of truth in that Nancy was bribing Cheta, gifting him, giving him. She was the giver. But let us continue to listen. I will try to cut that part of the video just for you to see Cora's reaction when Nancy immediately debunked you. She froze. That's what you get when you are a liar. Cora Obidi, that lying tongue that the devil gifted you with from your mother's womb, because you didn't develop that tongue after you were born. It was from the womb, from conception. That tongue, if you don't kill that tongue, it will kill you. If you don't kill that lying tongue, if you don't cut it off, it will cut you short. Because when you are destroying people's lives with lies, one day those lies will come back and haunt you and damage you. So the only way you can actually, thank God, the door locked itself. The only way you can maybe not only save people that you are destroying is to save yourself by ridding yourself of that snaky tongue inside your mouth. You are a liar from the pit of hell, a demonic liar, because the way you lie on people without remorse, without the consideration of, oh, what would my lie do to this person? How would my lie affect this person? That's demonic. Let me continue to play.
Birthday. That's how hostel to give him once when it was his. So how am I lying now?
Can you
His
imagine?
birthday. Yeah. How did you meet Nancy? Oh yeah, story.
So she changed it. She now posed the question to Cheta. So her own version did not work. Nancy did not accept her version. So she has now pushed the question to Cheta. Now let us listen to Cheta. But before then, let me transfer that video. Hopefully I can upload it. Okay. No, let me edit it first before I transfer. Okay. Okay, let me transfer it now. Hopefully I can upload that. Okay, let's play the next one.
What's the no? You came to my hostel.
Okay, listen.
How would anybody want the right light skin? I was yellow. Wait, you say women like yellow men? No, I was like light skin, not like now that I'm suntan. You think that women like light skin? No, we like tall, dark, and handsome. You were short like
What? Wait, I'll just let it play while I struggle to upload the other one. But are you guys listening to a so-called wife talking about the so-called husband?
I'm still taller than you. I only noticed this guy for the first time when I saw him nodding off in the name of reading. He was sleeping. No, we're getting there. You're jumping the car. We're getting there. I saw him come to university to sleep. No. We're getting to why I was sleeping every time. He would come to the reading room and close for 5 hours. Why? So I was just. Oh my God, why did you laugh at that? I said, we wish he was one of our spiritually because his neck was about to fall off every single night. And that time he said was very big, his very very small neck. Can you imagine this? Now the neck has even grown a little.
Okay. Before we go on, let me play that reaction. It's very essential for you guys to see how she reacted when she got caught in her lie and confronted with that lie. And the lie was immediately debunked. Look at the body language. Look at her reaction.
You don't know. You came to my hostel maybe like 2 times in your whole life, and all of a sudden you were living with me. How? School of nursing not even allow strangers. This one never slept in my hostel. She slept in my sister's hostel. This guy has like a distorted reality of what actually happened.
You see? A liar caught in their own lies. You see that embarrassed look like, okay, she just called me out here. She just exposed me. Okay, no way out. I wish I could just vanish now. I wish the floor would just open, but anyway, we are live, so I'm just going to. You see that embarrassed look. Cora Obidi, change your ways. You're almost 40, a mother. My goodness. Now let us listen to how Nancy met extra estrogen. Extra testosterone met extra. Let's play it. Okay, I'll play it from the beginning.
I was yellow.
Wait, you say women like yellow men?
No, I was like light skin, not like.
Nancy said, ew. Nancy said, ew. So he was trying to describe how he looked back then. He was yellow. Nigerians say yellow when they want to describe a light-skinned person. They say yellow. So he said he was yellow. You were not orange. You were not orange. You were yellow. I'm educated. So he was yellow. And Nancy was like, ew. And that is the man you claim you are sleeping with, you're looking for pregnancy. When the man is ew, how will the sperm shoot into where it's supposed to shoot into? When the man is ew to you. But you followed him because of something. We will hear it from your own mouth. Hey! No.
Like yellow men.
No, I was like light skin, not like now that I'm sometimes.
You think that women like light skin?
No, we like tall, dark, and handsome. You were short like.
We love tall, dark, and handsome. You were short like. Nancy, why did you not go for tall, dark, and handsome? Why did you go for the one that is short like? Like what? Let me hear. Hey, you guys see that these girls, they don't love anybody. These girls were raised in a dysfunctional household. They did not do well financially. They were not doing well financially. You guys know the story of how the widow of their father's late brother rescued them from Iba housing estate, took them to Surulere. These girls grew up, in fact, you guys know the story. So for them, they needed to find a way out of that poverty by all means. They both went for men that they did not love. You know, when you love a man genuinely, like, this is my spec, this is my choice. These girls don't have it with the men they ended up with. Now we know the end result for Cora Obidi. We are still waiting for the end result for Nancy Umeh. Because that is not a man of your choice. After saying EU, and then you said that's not your spec. A light-skinned guy is not your spec. You like tall men, but your thigh is short. And you are wondering why his sperm did not give you a third child, because eventually you started to look at this guy like, but how did I end up with this short thing, this idiot? You don't know that at a point, if you start feeling like that towards a man, nothing will happen biologically between both of you. You don't know. The natural connection is lost because you started to make your own money online. So you're looking at him like, I actually ended up with you because of money. And now that I'm making my own, how did I even end up with an idiot like you? So he is now useless to you. He is now ill. Gold diggers. The gold digging sisters. Looking for men that will bring them out of poverty. Hey,
I was yellow.
Wait, you say women like yellow men?
No, I was like light skin. Not like now that I'm
You
suntan.
think that women like light skin?
No, we like tall, dark and handsome. You were short like that.
he said, I'm still taller than you. Because she said you were short. Like, he's still short, by the way. You were short like, and he defended himself. He said, I'm still taller than you. Man, is this love? No, this is yama yama. This is yama yama. It's so easy to know two people who chose each other. Let's not even go into the debate of love now. Because love is also easy to tell. It's not what you fake. It's not the photo shoots. It's not the pictures, perfect picture, you know. Oh, we are so in love. Oh, look at the no. Look at what both of you are saying about each other. Ew, you were short. We like tall men. And that one said, I'm still taller than you. Look at the yama yama. Where is the love? You can fake it to those who want to be deceived. But people with their eyes open, who have their heads intact, they can see that there is no love here. It's just two people. Okay, let's just continue staying together. Let's just continue staying together. For how long? My goodness.
I'm still taller than you. I only noticed this guy for the first time when I saw him nodding off in the name of reading. He was sleeping. No, we're getting there. You're jumping the car. I'm just my phone. We're getting there.
How can someone come to university to sleep? Do you know that in Nigeria, you can actually graduate because your father has money to bribe the school? Either to bribe lecturers for you to get good grades or bribe the people that will make sure you get your degree. Cheta was going to school to sleep. God. At this point, and these people are just yama yama. You see all the nonsense they come online to do. It's just fake, guys. If you like, continue to look at yourself. Like you are nothing because these people come and present fakeness to you. But when you watch this video very well, you will see that your life is better than theirs. That one will tell you, that Chetana, he'll tell you, oh, I was going to school of nursing. I went to school. I went to university. You would think he actually went. He was present in university. There's a difference. He was going there to sleep. But did you actually go to school to study? That when you come out with that certificate, you can go anywhere and defend it. You can work with it. And people will see it in you that this one really went to school. This one learned in school. Not just, oh, this one went to school. This one attended school. No, this one learned something that this one can apply in the real world. I don't want to hear about your master's degree on Facebook. No, you did not acquire your master's degree for Facebook. I want to see the application of your master's degree in real life, in the real world. Not for you to come and talk about it on Facebook. Let me play that again.
We're getting there.
can someone come to university to sleep? That is what a so-called wife is asking a so-called husband, because deep down in her heart, she knows that, okay, maybe we can actually pretend that we are both educated, we both went to university, but me, deep down in my heart, I know that you were just a useless idiot coming to university to sleep. Do you guys understand? Then you now you will be like, oh my god, I didn't go to school. Oh, but these people, they are highly educated, but they went to university to sleep. Guys, this Facebook is a leveler. This Facebook is where a rat will come online and tell you they are dinosaurs. This Facebook, if you lose guard, they will make you so small. They will make you feel so small within yourself. Be proud of who you are. Because these people, what you don't know is more than what you know about them. The things they are hiding, the pretense, the lies. The day they will open their mouth and tell you the actual truth, you'll be like, that means you are nonsense. That means you are a nobody.
Someone come to university to sleep. No. We are getting to why I was sleeping every time.
So he is not even denying it. God, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Never. He's not even saying, no, I wasn't sleeping. I only fell asleep once. He's not even saying, at least Nancy debunked the cooking every day. She said it only happened once, and that one quenched. This one said, we will get to why I was sleeping every time. Cheta Umeh, you didn't go to university. You were just sleeping in university. You cannot brag in your life that you actually are a university degree holder. Because what did you study? What did you do there? You slept there. It's better you are just someone who didn't go to school at all. At least you wouldn't waste 4 years of your life sleeping in university. You'd be using those 4 years to build capital, or doing business, or doing something else with your life, traveling, for example, or just visiting friends. You'll be able to tell the story. For 4 years, I visited this, I visited. You were just sleeping, and you didn't even know what was happening while you were sleeping. You were just sleeping. You have no stories to tell apart from you were sleeping. Or you can come and tell us the dreams you had when you were sleeping. Cheta, are you sure you went to school? No, you didn't go to school. If they are calling people who went to university, please don't stand up. When they call people who slept in university, yes, you are allowed to stand up. When they are calling educated people who actually studied in university, Cheta, go and gather spare parts somewhere. Look at how your so-called wife is disgracing you on live video. Hey, God forbid yama marriage. I hope you guys can still hear me well. God forbid yama marriage.
Getting to why I was sleeping every time.
Every time.
He would come to the reading room and chose
in the reading room. And he said it with his mouth. He said every time. Why I was sleeping every time in the reading room.
He would come to the reading room and chose for 5 hours.
Guys, he would come to the reading room and doze for 5 hours. So how many hours do you spend in school? You spend like 8 to 10 hours. Let's say 8 hours. In Nigerian schools, maybe 6, 7, depending on what you're studying. So if you sleep for 5 hours out of 8, please tell me what you studied. If you sleep for 5 hours out of 6, let's say 6, and it's not just a one-time thing, Tell me what you studied. Hey, let's listen. This is interesting.
I chose for 5 hours. So I was just. Right? Oh my God! Why did they laugh at that?
Look at the show of shame.
I thought about spiritually because his neck was about to fall off every single night. And that time his head was very big. His very
Hey, his neck was about to fall off every single night. And that time, his head was very big. But you still followed him. And we are going to hear why you followed him. You see these girls, you see them and you don't run. Whatever your eyes see, your mouth will not be able to say it. Justin Dean's case is a miraculous situation that he is able to use his mouth to narrate some of the things his eyes saw is a miracle. What his eyes saw is enough to end it all for him. Many men don't come out alive. When you have married a woman traditionally in certain parts of Nigeria, when that woman opens her body, her legs to another man to penetrate, that can harm the husband that paid their bride price. The moment that woman goes and meets with her own husband that paid her bride price, the man can lose his life. The abomination will be transferred upon him. Justin could have lost his life because of Cora Obidi's adultery. Cora Obidi admitted in her book that she cheated on Justin Dean after he paid her bride price. It's not a joke what I'm saying. How he survived it is a miracle. How he survived it. Because the moment he sleeps with her after adultery, without cleansing, without her cleansing her body, the moment she maybe cooks with him, performs any wifely duty, he will start to fall sick. That's why some people in Nigeria, when the man starts falling sick, they start taking him from one place to the other, hospital to hospital. They can't find what is wrong with him. It's spiritual. They will start asking the wife questions. What do you know about this? How Justin survived this with his head on his shoulders. That man, let him go to church and testify of how God delivered him from the paws of, in fact, and these ones are here. Let's just play because
every single night. And that time his head was very big. It's very small.
his head was very big with very small, she was touching her neck with very small neck and she laughed. Cheta, first of all, your wife said, this idiot. She was referring to you. I don't blame her. No, I don't. Ask yourself if you are not truly an idiot. No, be honest. This is not an insult. Truly ask yourself if your wife is wrong to address you as an idiot. Ask yourself as a man, if you're a man. Ask yourself if you're a man. Be honest with yourself. I don't blame her, no. Because she's right. She didn't lie.
His head was very big. It's very small. Very small neck. Can you imagine this? No, the neck has even grown a little bit. That time, the neck and the head was not proportionate.
So that was the first time you noticed him when he was always coming to sleep.
Every night.
But you were saying you saw the shawty
Okay, now we are going to hear who asked for whose number? How did they link up? How did they exchange numbers? Eh? The woman that just described how big his head was, how tiny his neck was, how did she finally end up exchanging numbers with this short guy that was not her spec? We are going to listen.
Shorty, can you give me your number?
Okay.
You were saying you saw the shawty and you asked for a number.
Shorty, can you give me your number?
What did she say?
It's a number. Shorty, it's a number. I said, Uncle, to your phone. What?
Hey! Me, I think I should be a prophetess. When I say senior Olosho of Nigeria, you guys will think, blessing, why now? We agree that the younger sister is an Olosho, but the elder one, blessing, what did you see? What did you hear? Cheta is actually holding his phone in this video. He said, in fact, listen again.
Shawty and you asked for a number.
Hi, God. Shorty, can you give me your number?
What did she say?
It's a number.
And he picked up a phone. So Nancy gave him her phone and said, put your number here. Or maybe he gave Nancy his phone and said, put your number here. So it was so easy. But let us hear the details. Who gave who their number? But he asked for her number. Let's listen.
Shorty, can you give me your number?
What did she say?
It's a number.
Oh, she said, put your number here. Okay, let's get the details.
I said, Uncle, to your phone.
Oh, she said, bro code, bring your phone. Hey.
What?
Uh-huh.
Hey, so you gave him your number?
She gave me her number, man.
Damn.
Because Brooklyn was. I wasn't Brooklyn then, but I was.
I think Cheta was lying. Because he just said, she gave me her number. But initially, he said, Nancy said, put your number here. Or wait, did I miss something? Let me see. I think he is lying because he is trying to say, she gave me her number. But I think he first said, she said, put your number here. But let's be sure. Because once you start to hear contradictions, then you know this person is lying.
What did she say?
It's a number. Sorry, it's a number. I said, Uncle, to your phone. What?
Okay, she said, bro could bring your phone. So she put her number into his phone, okay?
Hey, so you gave him your number?
She gave me her number,
Okay.
man.
Damn.
Because Brooklyn was. I wasn't Brooklyn then, but I was one of the only guys that drove in school.
Finish. So according to his own narration of events, the reason Nancy Umeh even opened up to him to be giving him her number is because he was the only guy in school with a car. Poverty is a disease. When your father is no good in your life, when your father is not an example, when you start seeing and hearing things like this, you would kind of understand why sometimes Justin will be like, I want to show my daughters how they should be treated, how a man should treat you. I want to take them out on dates. I want to gift them. I want to do this for them. I want to treat them well so that they will know how to be treated. So that they will not be carried away by material things. But these girls, they never got that example from their own father. The only car their father drove belonged to the widow of their father's late brother. I don't know if you guys understand. So, having a car is special to them because their father did not own one. The father was driving around in the car that belonged to a woman. He was living in the house of a woman, not in his own house. So these girls did not have that example. So the moment they went out into the world, men could sleep with them cheaply for material things. Men just needed to show them a bit of wealth or affluence, or oh, I'm driving a car, oh, I live in this house, oh, I can get your nails done, oh, I can. Then they would just fall because they did not experience it. So even Cheta knows that this girl, I know you don't love me like that. I use you, you use me. He knows. It's not like he's a fool. He knows she would never have gone with him if not for the car he showed. She didn't see anything in him. He was short. He was not good looking. He had a big head. He was an idiot, still is. He had a tiny neck. But he had a car. So it wasn't love. It wasn't attraction. You see, in fact, I don't even, in fact, there's so much to say, but let me just play their disgrace for them.
Hey, God, because broke code was, I wasn't broke code then, but I was one of the only guys that drove in school.
Hey!
You can't deny that. I didn't know you drove.
She said, I didn't know you drove until when? Let us know. Let us hear that one.
Drove in school. Period. You can't deny that. I didn't know you drove until 1 year later. I think nobody.
Until 1 year later. Okay. She said, I didn't know you drove until like 1 year later.
It's the hoods in my own side of now. Until 1 year later. I think nobody gave the hoods in my own side of now. Driving in Nigeria is like nothing now. But those days, I was one of the only guys who were not up to 5 in College of Medicine that drove. So it was like everybody wanted to be Cheta's friend. Since school of nursing, see house manship quarters. Nothing. I wasn't in competition with house doctors because I was in competition with myself. You have any issue with students because students are like, oh, bless you. The people in nursing school were.
But you gave the student your number. You see why I said this one is the senior Olosho of Nigeria. This one is, you know all those Oloshos that are secretive. Those ones that hide because they are not too good looking. So they cannot expose their craft, their Olosho craft. Because how are you going to explain you're an Olosho when you don't have the face? You don't have the looks. So they will go and hide and be doing their own. She was here trying to say, oh, we were not looking at students. Student doctors were toasting us. But you gave your number not to a student doctor. You gave your number to that short, big-headed, tiny-necked idiot. Like, I'm supposed to believe. Wow. Okay, because he was driving in school. Okay, now I understand. Okay.
The issue with students because students are like, oh, bless you. The people in nursing school were 28, 29, big babes were already driving already. And listen, no, I said student nurses that were young like me. Nursing school we're not getting toasted by actual students. We're getting toasted by actual consultants, doctors. As in junior red.
Can you imagine? Can you guys just listen to what somebody is using to brag? We were toasted by actual doctors and consultants. Which doctor and consultant did you end up with? You ended up with the son of an okerika seller, that woman that sells okerika, the son, just because the son is driving around school. Girl, you have nothing to say.
So you're saying she gave you your number because she knew you had a car?
I didn't say I didn't know this was had a car. It was one day I saw him selling market. I saw him. I was just passing.
Wait, sit down.
I was passing and I saw him selling jeans. Yeah, I sold jeans because I'm multi-talented.
He was selling jeans in school. So if he's not sleeping, he's selling jeans. So that's how this guy kept himself busy in university, not actually to go and study. Gosh.
The boot of his car, and I was like, wow, this.
He was selling in the boot of his car.
I'm multi-talented. From the boot of his car, and I was like, wow, this guy is entrepreneurial. I was very proud.
You were selling jeans from the boot of his car.
I sold jeans. In my true religion and fake wine. I was the only one that bought true religion. In youth. No, that was not true religion. That was very light religion.
She said it was fake true religion. Meaning Cheta's mother. That woman, you see how, in fact, I don't want to talk about her, but this is a confirmation. You know, when we talk, people will think it's just saga. When I say these people were selling okrika, that Cheta's mom sells okrika. I don't know if she still sells it. Okrika is like fairly used. But in this case, knockoffs, fake products. They would have the fake tags like designers, but they are actually knockoffs. That's what Cheta's mother was selling. Maybe is still selling. Nancy just confirmed it. You see? You see? Nancy, you see your life? You ended up with the son of an okrika seller. You want to tell me who was toasting you? Do you have evidence of them toasting you? The evidence you have is the one sitting beside you, the idiot sitting beside you. That's what matters, not all the people that toasted you or did not toast you.
Anyone that bought true religion in youth. No, that was not true religion. That was very light religion. Your religion was light beyond control. True religion. I wore it.
So you're selling fake true religion?
Damn. It was his mother's merchandise he was selling. Fake. Fake. They will put Versace on top of it, but it's actually Fesasa. Fake. My goodness. So, to be honest, it still puts the story correctly, what he said. Because she found out that he had a car on that day. And that was the day she gave him her number. Let's listen very well.
Wait. This is not what I thought I was hearing.
Remember that picture? My exam, the picture of the examination we took in the University of Lagos, year 1, before we crossed. The guy came and said, "You're so handsome." So I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the confidence to talk.
No wonder she said this idiot. He did not even have the confidence to talk. But you came on social media to be dragging the ex-husband of your sister-in-law. I still have your videos, idiot Cheta. I still have your videos. You did not have confidence to talk in real life. You came and practiced your confidence on the ex-husband of your sister-in-law. You should be very ashamed of yourself. You did not take self-confidence classes. You did not follow tutorials online on how to boost your self-confidence. You actually followed a practical training on Facebook Live, sitting down like the idiot that you are beside your wife, your father-in-law, who is even a bigger idiot, and your ex or your sister-in-law, and you were dragging one Oyinbo in America. That was your training on building your self-confidence. Congratulations. And you want to tell me Justin Dean did not make you? You want to tell me he did not contribute to the confidence you now have to do videos, to go live? You trained using his name. You had nothing to talk about when you started doing live videos. You had nothing. You could not even look straight into the camera for 30 seconds. You always looked left, looked right. You could not. But his story, his name gave you confidence, gave you something to talk about. So you owe that man gratitude. You owe him thanks. Go and appreciate him. That if not for his name, if not for his story, what would you sit down in front of your camera to talk to anybody about? But you had the audience because of him. People wanted to listen to what you had to tell them about him. Idiotic Cheta with no self-confidence. And when we talk, they will say, oh, you people are just insulting. No, we are using the words of their mouth. There is no lie here. Oh, you people are making up stories about them. You people are telling lies. Where are the lies? We are just making it louder for the deaf ones.
But I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the confidence to talk. But I knew I was handsome then before I had this funny hairline. So when I got to Yeti, I just said, you know what, this confidence is gonna come. Let me get all their numbers. I'm not gonna do anything with the numbers.
Oh, so you were practicing your
No,
confidence?
I had many people say no to me, but I just knew the rule. Get as much number as possible and defeat the insecurity.
Zero self-confidence and insecurity. Cheta Umeh, you are struggling with self-esteem issues. Those are the worst issues any human can have to go through. Those body or self issues, things you struggle with within yourself, that sometimes you can't even tell somebody about. You are like an enemy of your own self, because it's not like people are doing it to you. It's every day. You're not feeling complete. You're not feeling like your mates. You're feeling lower, less. My goodness, no wonder Nancy can kick you around like the idiot that you are. No wonder she can wear the pants. No wonder she can be the man and you the semi-man. No wonder. Because of your personality. Because you're not a real man. A bold man, taking the bull by the horn, ruling his family. Well, ruling, okay. But you know what I mean? Being the real head of the family, guiding the family. You are not that man. You are not. No wonder she has become the man that you can never be. You don't have it in you to be the man, Cheta. And you know it. I'm not lying. You know. You're hearing my voice. You know that this girl that you've never met is telling you the truth. And Nancy knows. Nancy is the head of the family. You guys know it. Nancy is the head of the family. Because Cheta doesn't have the qualities that it takes to lead a home. He doesn't have those qualities. A man that is not confident. Cheta, shame and disgrace.
The insecurity. And the insecurity left.
You sure?
But something happened.
Uh-huh.
I got Nancy's number.
When and how?
And I stopped getting the new numbers.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. What an idiot. Cheta. Oh, Lord Jesus. You should have just been gay, honestly. To have suited you better than all these ones you're sitting down with. You're such an idiot. Being gay would have been better than just being the idiot that you are now. I got Nancy's number and I stopped getting numbers from other girls. Ah, gosh.
And it led to something. In 2008, when I had nothing, period, my leg came to God's own country, America. And instead of me to jackpot, because of Nancy, I came back.
Now, you guys see, this social media, if you're not careful, they will deceive you. They will deceive you and you will be so foolish. You guys just heard the picture perfect story he told. How romantic. He said in 2008, he went to America. And because of Nancy, he came back. Some people would have gone, oh, but you're going to hear what Nancy is going to say now. Nancy said, no, you didn't come back because of me. You planned to come back because it was a 3-week trip. So it wasn't like you went there, you relocated or you emigrated and then you changed your mind and you came back because of me. No, you were going to come back and you came back as planned. But just let me play it for you guys to hear. These people, they are full of shit. This family, they are actors. They are actors. Hey, God. Can you imagine this one behaving like one loose animal, one animal they just unleashed? What's all this noise and screaming about? She said, I have to cut you all short. The lies are just too. Can you guys just imagine? This is how they all lie, including Nancy. This is how they lie. The only reason they are debunking one another is because the lies they are all telling is against one or the other. That's why. If it was about Justin, you people would really believe. If it was about somebody else, you people would really believe. But it's the same way they lie about other people. Now they are lying among themselves. Can you imagine? You put 3 people together and you cannot just bring a real story of truth out of them. They are all telling one lie or the other. I want to appear like the good one. I want to appear like this. I want to appear like can you just be honest? The Obidi and the Umeh family, can you just be honest and real? Just tell us what happened. Very simply. Don't paint it.
I have to let you on short. The lies are just lies. The lies are someone is dead.
My phone is dead because of the lies. So the husband is a liar. The sister is a liar, according to Nancy.
No, no, no.
You see, when it's original, non-GMO organic, it's gonna be the last number that he gets. Somebody say, hey man, hey man, hey
Oh my
man.
gosh. Is that preacher? This
Why
guy did
is-
not tell me he was going to the US and we had dated for 6 months. He told me the day before he went to the US.
wanted to run away and leave it. You know
He
what?
told me
Japan was
the
not
day
existing
before
then.
he traveled to the US that he was going to the US for holiday for 3 weeks.
He told her he was going for 3 weeks.
And I said, okay. Then he came back and he bought me a nice expensive watch from Macy's. And said, oh, I went to the US. And then somehow, 6 years later, this guy will start trying to make it look like, oh, I came back because of you. First of all, you told me you were traveling for 3 weeks and you told me when you would come back. You came back on the exact day you told me you were going to come
Can
back.
you imagine? Hey, God, these Nigerians with their fakeness. Cheta will go somewhere now, maybe to visit friends, or he would sit down in an interview somewhere and he would just blow this lie and say, I moved to the US. I actually moved to the US. But eventually, I knew I had to go back because of Nancy. But that's just an utter ugly lie. Nancy said, before you left, you told me you were going for 3 weeks. And you told me the day you would be coming back. And that is the day you came back. So what is all this nonsense story about you moved to the US and you came back because of her? As if you didn't plan to come back. You planned to come back and you came back. Why the fakeness? Why the lies? Why, Cheta? Even if these girls from the Obidi liar family, even if they are lying, you are still embarrassed. You're still disgracing yourself as the male. I don't want to say as the man. You are just the male figure because you have one long tail. I hope you do. I don't know. I guess you do. That's what I'm saying. As the male figure, you are also lying like the girls there. You're not a real man, Cheta, honestly. So how do you want people, what do you want to gain out of this story? That, oh, he loves her so much, that's why he came back. What exactly? Why did you twist the narrative? Because you want to put an image in our minds about you. You want to paint a certain picture about you or about your relationship with her.
He had no plans to
Yeah,
come back.
because then it was so
You didn't
easy
even
to
tell me. It
emigrate.
was even me that was
Barack
picking you.
Obama was
And I
granting
eventually-
almost
I was
easy-
booking you for you to
easy
even tell me.
citizenship
And now you come back because of me that you didn't even want to tell me you were traveling in the first place.
Hey, how could you come back? How did you come back because of me? That you did not even want to tell me you were traveling in the first place. So it's not even like, oh, I'm going to miss you. I'm traveling. Oh my God, I'll miss you. Okay, I'll come back because of you. No, you didn't even, she wasn't even part of the whole story. So what, your story is not adding up, Cheta. Ah, no, 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 no.
You come back because of me that you didn't even want to tell me you were traveling in the first place.
I came back because I saw a Chalugu.
Was. Tomato John.
She said this brokehood can lie. Hey.
Tomato John.
This brokehood can lie. You see? Family of liars. There is nothing these people can say that I can ever believe. They are liars, fabricators.
My God.
Let me see how many more videos to go. Okay. Hey, this one is long. Oh, guys, after this one, I'm going to play now. We are going to do part 2 tomorrow. It's late now. After this is the last one I'm going to play, and then we'll continue tomorrow, yeah?
My God.
It was just a matter of time. Let things align.
My own bro code.
Bro code was a calculative bro code.
Period.
When I was in the United States, at the port of entry,
In Jay-Z.
a black American, beautiful shawty, gave me her phone number.
Damn.
Said, "This is your first time in America." I said, "Yeah, baby. Chad Bush International Airport, Texas." I said, "You can call me. Let's hang out." I knew what it meant. So I had a choice. Call her, hang out, probably get married, or do
Or do contract marriage, or just get married and get her pregnant for papers within 3 weeks. Are you guys following this story? You see the kind of people these people are. Justin, you entered one chance. You see the kind of opportunists they are. Justin, you gave Kora Obidi what nobody could give Cheta and Nancy. That's how great you are in their family. You are their God. Justin Dean is the God of this family. Just listen to what he could have done within 3 weeks with that black American lady he met at the airport. Let's listen.
knew what it meant. So I had a choice. Call her, hang out, probably get married, or do and get papers.
Hey! Probably get married and get papers. The way your sister-in-law got married and got papers. Justin Dean, you were used. Justin Dean, you were targeted as that American in China that she saw, and she told herself, I'm not letting this one go. So she behaved differently. She didn't show you her truest color. She did not. Until you went to Nigeria and did what was required to apply for her fiancé visa. The moment you finished everything, you went back to the US and you started to process the visa. She started to show you her true colors. Justin Dean, you were targeted. She could have gone with a Chinese man. She sought you out on Tinder. There was another German guy she met on Tinder. It had to be a Caucasian, someone with a foreign passport from a first world country. These people are users, opportunists. What can I get out of you? How can I use you? How can I deceive you, tell you I love you, get you pregnant, and get papers from you? That's what Jetta just said. And that's what Nancy did. That's what Kora Obidi did to Justin. She used him. She didn't plan for the pregnancies. She said it by herself. She did not plan. It wasn't part of the plan. She went in there for papers, got pregnant along the line. She wasn't happy about the pregnancies. Oh, you didn't read it in her book. My God. Now tell us how you could have used the black American woman to get your papers.
So I had a choice. Call her, hang out, probably get married, get papers.
Hmm.
Or come back to Shari Nancy.
This woman don't get money, she don't get papers. How you come back? What was your
Because
reason for
it's a
coming back?
choice. We are a product of our choices.
Hmm.
Death and life is in your choice.
Period.
Who unto the man who does not accept the consequences of his choice?
Preach, preacher.
Every decision
Woo unto them.
you take today
Oh my God,
is
this
going
chapter
to
is
lead
hilarious.
through a cascade of events.
He said, "Now
to
woo
what
unto
you
the
come to.
man."
So my decision, that singular decision, to come back.
To come
back.
back.
Come back.
You lied before that your accent is lying.
She said, "You lied, and now your accent too is lying." Cheta Ome, you know I told you before, you never marry you. This one way you did do now na rehearsal. You never marry your own.
Back is back. Your accent is
To come back.
Come back. Come back.
You lied before that your accent is lying. How the heck is back?
You got that. Come back.
It was a choice.
Oh my God.
So
Okay, wait, so
How did I
broken.
end up with this guy?
but I didn't just come back because
Because
I
we're
was.
going too many places. We have lost track of
Oh, yeah,
the
you know.
story.
She said, "How did I end up with this guy?" Ask yourself, Nancy. Ask yourself. How did he end up with you? Is the more appropriate question.
Why did you deviate us, Nancy? Did you or did you not give him your number of the first time you
No,
saw
I
him?
did not.
Okay, so where did you give him your
He
number?
got my number from my sister.
For where? I don't
my
give
sister.
backyard
Oh
numbers,
my
man.
God.
Guys, coming from the backyard. Coming from the front door.
Which sister? Because she's coming tomorrow. Because I'm the only other sister. Which other sister?
Oh, my sister, Yvonne. I said, yeah, Yvonne's sister. Yes, I said, right. Yes. Okay. Let's
You
see.
you got a number from Yvonne.
Did you see?
No, no.
Now let's ask her.
You told me hi. That's
How
my
did she
sister, right?
fall for Brookwood?
I said yes.
I'm gonna tell you that.
She said, do you have a boyfriend? Like on the first day, you asked me, do you have a boyfriend?
Because I'm an Igbo man, I don't waste my time. I
Yes.
travel good. I want to know
She
your
said, do you have a
secret.
boyfriend? I was like, what kind of question is that?
Yeah or nay? You have a boyfriend, I move. You know, I told you I had no confidence in year
I
one.
walked away.
Hey, I told you I had no confidence in year one. Just look at this goat talking. Like,
Then he got my number from my sister.
Hey, Ocheje narrative.
Oh,
Yeah,
much.
he says she's changing the narrative. You see how liars, when you put three liars together, now it's the competition of the best liar. That's what's happening. Three liars in one living space. Just look at the yama yama. Hey, God.
You change your narrative because I change the whole narrative. We don't like that. Open the with this man, this man, you know.
drunk in love.
Drunk.
Okay, tomorrow we are going to continue because the next video is like really long. So, yeah, I've really stayed here long. Let me go and let myself get kidnapped. Yeah, guys, thank you all for being here. I'll try to read comments. Oh my God, what happened? The other phone died. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let me just. Yeah, I'll try to read comments soon. Guys, this is so interesting. Oh, Kando says, I'm working tomorrow. Oh, okay, maybe you can watch the replay. Wow. He knew that she had lied, so that potentially could have stopped him getting a green card. Wow. Hey, God. Someone says Hora was pregnant before they got married. How do you mean pregnant before they got married? Pregnant with. They got married in December 2017 in Lagos. They got married in December 2017 in Lagos, and she moved to the US in 2018. So if she got pregnant before the marriage, that means she got pregnant in 2017 or 2016. Let's just say 2017 because they met in 2017. So I don't think she got pregnant before the marriage. The marriage was in December 2017. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, we are going to continue tomorrow, guys. It's really late now. I am enjoying this this whole video. The way these people just sat down to expose one another and disgrace themselves. Three of them were sitting down. Well, eventually the whole thing shifted to the husband and wife, the make believe husband and wife. It shifted to them because both of them were now competing for the one that would look better, the one that would sound better, the one that would be the good one. Man, that was nasty, honestly. But we'll do it tomorrow. Play the rest of it, and you just see how useless these people really are. There is no love. There is no love. It was just they started out with their relationship, a relationship with benefits. You got her number after she saw that you were driving in school, and then you said, give me your number, and then she said, give me your phone, and she put her number in your phone. But now she is saying, no, 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 she did not give you her number. You got her number from her sister. But you are saying she took your phone and put her number in your phone, and she doesn't want to appear desperate on social media. So she's saying, no, 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 you went behind my back and you took my number. So which one are we going to believe? Which one? Who is lying? The idiotic husband or the wife? Somebody is lying. How did he get the number? Directly from her or via her sister? Of all things, this is actually the detail that they should never be confused about. This is actually the detail of how they met that they should never argue about. Because you got her number one way, not two ways. So for both of you to be arguing about that, that means you people don't even know how you met. You don't even know how the thing started. My God. My God. We'll continue tomorrow. I thank all of you. Hi, for 1954. Okay. Oh my God. I'll go and find my bed now. I'm not going to take another shower this night because I don't know. Anyway, it depends. If I still stay awake for the next 1 hour, maybe. But for now, I just want to look for my bed and sleep. But we'll see. But it's really hot, honestly. Really hot. Candle, thank you so much. Thank you for your super chat. And Karen, thank you also for your super sticker. God bless you richly. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, I hope that you all have a blessed evening. If you have information, if you see anything, please send to me. Eh? I will check it out. I'm going to miss you guys because once I end this video, I don't know how tomorrow is going to be, but really, I hope and I believe and I pray that I'll come back live so that I'll finish this video tomorrow. Yeah. I love you all. I will miss you. Take care of yourself till we see again. Have a lovely time. Bye. And thank you to Karen and Kando once again. Bye, everybody. Bye.